4 days after the worst mining disaster in Turkey's history, public anger over the government's response or lack thereof is growing. The death toll from the mine explosion now stands at 292, with up to 10 miners still missing. CCTV's Michal Bardavid joins us live from the site of that mine explosion in Soma. And Michal, there have been daily protests there going on now. What are the protesters saying they're most angry about?
Well, Elaine, first of all, it was surprising to see so many people show up for the protests that took place today. At least 1,500 people are said to have taken part in the protest. They are very angry at the government. They're saying there was negligence for the accident. They're angry that not enough preventive action is being taken for these mining accidents to stop happening in Soma and all around Turkey in different cities. During the protest, police intervention happened. Water cannons were used, tear gas was used, and rubber bullets are also said to have been used. They're also very furious at the Prime Minister at the moment, because during his visit, he also, alongside using words that were not emotional, according to some of the people here, he's also seen in one of the videos where he was booed after his speech, that he actually slapped one of the protesters. And later on in one of the footages we can see and we can hear him saying that saying something like this. He says, if you boo the Prime Minister, you're going to be slapped. So this created a lot of fury for the people here. However, that is not the only emotion here. Of course, this city is in mourning right now. There's a lot of pain and despair. Let's take a closer look at one of the mourning families in Soma now.
This is Muhammed Girgin, one of the unfortunate miners killed at the Soma coal mine in Turkey's Manisa province. He was 27 years old, married less than a year. His wife is expecting their first baby boy next month. At the entrance of Muhammed Girgin's home is the Turkish flag, marking it as a home of a mourning family. Members of the family have gathered here in support of each other, especially of his pregnant wife. Girgin is being remembered for his generosity. He stretched his salary to look after his parents and his sister, as well as his pregnant wife. He was the family's sole breadwinner.
He always supported us. He took care of everything. Even if he were upset, he would give us support. When there were accidents at the mine, he wouldn't tell us to avoid upsetting us.
Girgin's father says he is convinced negligence is behind this unprecedented accident.
During the last 13 days, there had been a gas leak. Even the night before the explosion, Mohammed told us he believed something was wrong, but the supervisor decided to continue working.
Muhammed's sister Sumeira has tried to be strong through this tragedy and support her father. But as she recalls her brother's words on the conditions of the mine, she is unable to hold back her tears.
My brother told me, we crawl in there. We crawl inside the mine. My brother was a well-built man. I used to ask him, why are there bruises and wounds on your back? He would tell me, if only you saw the conditions we work in, you would know that the bread that you eat is sacred.
The Girgin family is one of many coping with this disaster, Turkey's worst mining accident in its history. Their only hope is one shared by all, that lessons be learned, precautions taken, so that no one suffers from such pain ever again.
Yes, this is certainly the worst mining accident in Turkey's history. The whole country is in pain and mourning right now. We can only hope that a thorough and serious investigation does take place and the government does take preventive action from now on.